Hello.
Content.
Yeah.
Ruby. I need a substantial
Little Brown Street, but it's
show where all the celebrities of my heart recently, and I've been telling them. But honestly, I say, God, thank you for putting my life on weird mode. Except that some old beef mean who are so much desperate, to like move up on YouTube. You could always just pick a fight with a larger channel and.
Oh yeah, doesn't say just go home playing that.
Hello everyone, and welcome. Did you not see the stream last night? Because I actually find it to be more interesting. Oh my god, that's horrible. You missed the most important part. Eva had from when I just met the Thorp. Then I'm like, what are you talking about $100? What?
That's when I make more money than you.
Cleaned up and ready.
Well,
You want me to call
like
Keemstar? Team.
He's gonna hire me, by the way, but
Hello everyone. Look at me just so perfectly on time. And guess what? The hair is back to the ruby roots. We went full. The hair color was called Red Velvet. I didn't want to pussy this out. Chat voted and they chose auburn and I went full fucking blown. That's why we're right in the light now so you can see. What do you think, guy? I'm in the intro. Yours. Guess what else you're in, bitch? Guess what else you're in? So I've been trying to be a little more organized behind the scenes, and it just is fucking awesome using Process's StreamYard account. So since I always have this fucking audio issue, I just beforehand uploaded on StreamYard a couple video clips to go over. But we have a great episode for you guys. This is episode fucking 21 of Celebrity Sunday, which is my weekly show every Sunday at 4:20 p.m. sharp Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be covering the Destiny lawsuit and all the horrifying, bizarro details. We will be covering Blaire White's recent conversion to Christianity. And people are speculating if that means that she would detransition and what that means to be a trans Christian. But apparently, she's very new to her faith approaching. Anyway, let me show you some things I've been working on. Thank you. Do we think it's an upgrade or a downgrade? Also, I just heard some amazing sounds that I love. And that was the sound of donations to my Cash App because I, little old Ruby, for whatever reason, am perpetually demonetized. Wait, I know the reason, and I'll show you. All right. So I don't usually talk about K-pop during these live streams because nobody in this part of my audience cares. But what the fuck? Jennie from Blackpink just rolled out her whole comeback campaign. Look at the fucking theme. This was the thing that did me in and made me realize, okay, I have to dye my hair red again. I still can't believe I did it. This is the first time I'm seeing it styled in the light and with the full makeup. I want it to look nice for you guys. Do the good visual, if I have to compensate for lacking elsewhere. All right, so check out Jennie's comeback theme. The Ruby Experience by Jennie. Also, check out the name of my lip gloss. Oh, wait, that's not it. I took you all out on a little shopping spree the other day, and there was a whole fucking aisle. Ruby. Everything is screaming Ruby, screaming red. Oh, so let me see this Cash App. But yes, you can donate $sign pet cookies or Venmo cookie Talbot. And I will write your name on the board of love, which I find to be superior to Super Chat because it's physical. And when these notebooks fill up, I actually save them. I'm an extremely sentimental person, so you will forever be in my notebook. And all fucking ready. The stream has not even started, and we already have $90 in donations. Oops. $90 fucking dollars in donations. So, holy shit. I already put some names up there. You're going to see some familiar names. And also, we have the Celebrity of the Week. Cycleman90 came and snatched that crown back. He snatched it back. So he's the current Celebrity of the Week. But guess who is the Chatter of the Week? It is Talmud. So they're kind of neck and neck as being some of my most steady, like biggest donators to the project. And I really appreciate it. And I hope they can see that I put the money back into it. You know, I've been leveling up in my decorations, and I've been trying to incorporate more of like my drawing and my artwork like in the channel. 'Cause for whatever reason, I've kept those things separate. But since I've been down on methadone, it's like my spirit is coming back to me and like being called or drawn towards like doing anything except like jerking off on fucking YouTube, you know? That's all coming back to me, and it's a beautiful experience, really. So, hi Laura. Yeah, I've been feeling overall mentally really positive. I'm so excited about the projects I'm working on. LOL Angels had our second episode Wednesday, and our special guest was Smith, and he came in like the serpent, tried to tempt us. He tried to tempt us, but he failed. But he did successfully create a fun little dynamic, you know. It's okay to have some friction, even though we're still kind of like figuring out exactly what we want to do with LOL Angels as we go. You know, we're both fairly new to this and are seeing what the audience is responsive to and what's resonating with us. I know for this Wednesday, I just spoke to Lo, and we're going to be doing an episode that's focusing on like the difference between the self, your personality, and your online persona, and how you can like healthily integrate all those different layers. And, you know, we're also going to bring it back to the Bible and all that shit. The podcast has been good. I'm a podcast addict. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yes, $90 already. So let me oh my God, I'm doing the Angels banner in here. I'm so dysfunctional. Holy shit. Wait, let me update this. And I didn't even get to whoever just cashed out me. So let me look at that as I update this. Anyway, chat, how are you? How is your week? What do you want to get into first? We can talk about the Blaire White drama. Or no! Dude, I'm so fucking internet brain melted. It's not drama. Her conversion to Christianity. God forgive me. Or the Destiny absolute insanity. It's your guys' choice, whatever you like. And trying to get hyped up. We got the Red Bull, we've got the Newports. And guess what, bitch? Yeah, I got some Bud Light because Celebrity Sunday just turned 21. Cheers to that. And this is the first time I've drank in like 2 weeks. And now there's gonna be a freaking paparazzi campaign about how Ruby's a freaking alcoholic. I bought 4 Bud Lights. Sue me. Cheers to that, bitches. Let me look at this because I still haven't done that yet. It's already chaos. That's why everything is so messy for me, is because of that chaos element. Oh, thank you for the $5, Stevie. Oh, that reminds me. I like assigning roles and like categorizing people and handing out honors to the people in my community. So I made a little visual aid with various roles that I've put people in, and I will show you in just a moment. All right, we're at 90 fucking 5. Not even 10 minutes in. Unreal how blessed I am. And I really am trying to follow, I don't know, my creative pursuit. Nobody gives a fuck. All right, let me look at chat and stop looking at my stupid fucking banners. Oh, wait, I need to look at this, though, because... Oh, I also want to show you a clip. We're coming up on the anniversary of Nicole Smith's death. I always found her to be a really intriguing character. Oh, yeah, it's a video. I made a video for appreciation. Check it. Yo, EFT, are you going to come up? Hell yes. I would love to have you on. Relapse, let's go. Anyway, Celebrity of the Week. Cycleman90. Chatter of the Week. Tell it. Fallen Angels. Z-Star. Biggest Party Animal. Princess. Stable Kings. Stevie and Doge. And the angel of my heart. Low. 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 Thank you. Listen, I ban people sometimes, and sometimes it's justified, sometimes it's not. This one was justified though. King, I'm so fucking over you, dude. I'm so fucking over you. I think you have some demonic shit going on. I think you need to get help. Hey. I know you've been good. That's why your name is fucking up there. Do you see fucking Gabby up there? Also, get your fucking yayas out here. Get your fucking yayas out now. Because that's not what this Wednesday is going to be about. All right? You suck, dude. You fucking suck. You're literally like almost single-handedly like financially supporting Thorp TV that like came out like so explicitly as an incest couple. And you just are like, yay, yes, queen. What the fuck is wrong with your brain? What's up, 44? We've got an enemy turned lover. Anyway, can anyone stay on fucking topic, or do we just want to rehash personal bullshit? Thank you. I was going for a fire because I'm reading. Let me grab this book I'm reading. Oh, I have to put Stevie on the board of love. Also, I'm loving, I got a new sketchbook. And right now, what have I been working on in my new book? I've been working more on like logoing. Like I made the Celebrity Sunday logo. I don't know if I'm going to leave that. Like, dude, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right. Oh, this is what I drew. And this is actually the background of the show. This is the first thing I drew is like a logo because now I can have that little logo in the corner right here. So I was thinking of a different logo to have there just during like a regular stream. So this is going to be the logo for that. I'll show you the different logos I made since you guys don't give a fuck about the fucking topics. Anyway, so I've let me pull up an image of what we're talking about. I've been a bad. Oh wait, I want to play this first.
Nicole Smith.
Like my body. I was honored to be on our next performer's new video. And if I ever record an album, I want this guy to produce mine and make me beautiful duets. Because he's freaking genius! Make some noise for my boy, Kanye West!
All right. I find that video to be so iconic, but also she's a very tragic figure. She found a lot of success and kind of pioneered a lot of reality television and really played into like the bimbo archetype in a way that she found a lot of success in. And she started off as like a serious model. Dude, it's I feel like it's iconic, but she actually, I'm pretty sure she passed away on my birthday. So that's why I know it's coming up. Speaking of, I'm going to see Espa. I'm so fucking excited. This came out like more purpley than I think, but it looks good like seeing it in the light now. Like this. Oh, I still haven't written Stevie and I'm so distractible. Oh, and also, I've been reading a lot of Carl Jung lately, so I've been thinking one of the things for our episode that's going to be about like persona, self, and things of that nature for LOL Angels this Wednesday at 6:30, by the way. We're thinking of different art projects we can do to express ourselves. And Carl Jung was obsessed with mandalas, and he actually turned his castle that he lived in like Zurich, he turned his castle into a mandala. And at the center of his house, he had a room that only he was allowed in, and it kind of represented like his, center soul. Anyway, I started drawing one, and at the center, I always draw a little white dog. Perhaps it's because my little white dog died. I'm kind of obvious sometimes in my artistic creations, but this is what I started with so far for my mandala. And I kind of draw things of that nature anyway, and that's very common. Oh my god. Oh yeah, but I have this book. It's one of my favorites, and maybe I'll do a video on her legacy, a little video like the Birdie Doll video or something. All right, so let me put on my headphones because I wanted to play a couple clips to update you guys who don't know. So Destiny, huge political streamer. So here's the thing that's fucked up. Everyone, all right, do you all know what happened? So he got basically revenge porns. There was a huge leak of all of his like naked videos and shit. But in that leak, it came out that he was like without consent fucking recording people. And to me, and yes, I'm going to have an open panel in a little bit. To me, that is the worst part of it, is that to me is like a huge violation. I mean, it's also a huge violation that he, without consent, was sending his personal videos around, like, and why would he do this? And it's because I've always kind of pegged him to be like a sex addict. I mean, he was very obvious about his like very promiscuous lifestyle, and people are totally entitled to live how they want, but I just made a judgment in my mind that it seems like there's something unhealthy going on there, and I just didn't really think about it. And then I saw this stuff coming out, and it's shocking. Like, I always knew he was like a sociopath, but it's become clear that there's some kind of like sadism, or people can change because they become intoxicated on power, money, influence, even on the smallest fucking scales. People have been drunk with power, being a mod in my chat. So imagine having like an army of hundreds of thousands of people who idolize you. He was very influential, and he was very valuable to the Democratic Party. I guess I don't know what the fuck the game plan is. I feel like the typical two-party paradigm is dying. Hey, dude, when are we gonna talk, if you want to, about how we know each other? Because it's all out there. My stalker leak. Well, I don't say anything. Let me just play you the video that catches up on it. I keep getting distracted. All right, so this all kind of really kicked off when YouTuber named President Sunday made a video called like the Destiny Abuse Machine. And this is like the first couple minutes of it. Let me put in my headphones. And hopefully they work. And hopefully the audio works. That would be cool.
This time, it's about a man. In this video, I'm going to tell you a story about a man. It's a story that has been replicated over and over and over in government, in show business, in business boardrooms, restaurant franchises. This time, it's about a man with a small social media empire on YouTube. A man who uses his clout and his fame to lure mentally and financially vulnerable women from his community into sexual encounters which he records and then, without their consent, shares with others. It's about how that man developed such a stranglehold over his community that no one, no matter how disgusted they are, will dare call him out for this, even when it becomes public knowledge. And most importantly, this is a story about power, and of how normal human feelings can be contorted to serve a machine to make a man immune to the effects of the abuse he has inflicted on an astonishing number of people.
So it's given that he got caught for this. A lot of times people don't get caught for their bad behavior, so it does make me wonder what level of manipulation and abuse was going on. But as of now, we shouldn't be talking about him like he's a rapist or anything, because I haven't seen any evidence to that. But this is a huge fucking violation. Huge fucking violation. Unlikely. He's one of their few fans who supports the incest. It's really nasty. And I try not to watch them, as you guys know. I've been pretty good, but I saw they've been trying to do these Bible studies, and I thought, oh, maybe they'll actually open the Bible this time, because usually it just devolves into an emotional abuse session. And it was really, really, really uncomfortable to watch. Do you guys know the stream I'm talking about? They were just Grace was just all over him. They're talking about her sexual obsession with him while she was touching him all over. And then they were talking about the Bible and unzipping it and rezipping it and just being really sexually explicit with it. And I clutched my pearls, bitch. I clutched them. Dude, that's pretty yikes. Yeah, isn't that convenient? No, dude, you're just a typical mentally ill narcissist. That's why you're fucking failing. But, it's so fucking sick. And Grace is wising up, but she's not ready to let go of the shared fantasy. But it's absolutely fucking insane. I used to be a big David Pakman fan. I just had to tune out from the political sphere for a while and focus on my own well-being. And then he was they were just being, I don't know. It did not feel spiritually good to me. It felt very demonic. But Grace is a young, inexperienced woman who's been brainwashed her whole life. So, and she's smart though, but she can't, she just doesn't get that, you're not going to be able to observe yourself perfectly clearly. Maybe everyone is actually right. You're not being persecuted like Grace. You're being persecuted because you're fucking assholes who terrorize people and cheer to tear people down for them to fail. And also it was emotional abuse. One chapter of the Bible. It's religion without God. And me and Lo were trying to do the God without religion. So it's so opposite. Well, I couldn't watch for that long. Princess, did you see your special title? Where is it? Biggest party animal. I can't judge though. I did get 4 Bud Lights at the liquor store. Because sometimes people will buy like 2 and just leave the 4-pack, but that was perfect because I don't want more than 4. I have work tomorrow. I got shit to do. But I thought it would be fine to unwind, and it's the 21st episode of Celebrity Sunday, so I think it makes sense. As a matter of fact, why don't we read a little passage from my prayer book to kind of just rinse out from them. It's weird, like, that she thinks he's close to God, but every time I interacted with them, I was still like more atheistic at the time. No, I was like agnostic. I was like still in my weird spiritual confusion. So I'm not sure what point I was at, but like I always had to read the Bible a lot and for a long time and pray to start feeling okay again after interacting with them. So they're not going to build up an audience of people who are spiritual. That's not their audience. They should just do the fucking father-daughter OnlyFans. That's your audience. Dude. So we did get an Ava Daji spotting. It was very exciting. Well, it wasn't very exciting because it was in a kind of unfortunate circumstance. We're not like unfortunate, but Joy was like kind of intoxicated streaming. I had like a little bit of concern for like her well-being and talked for a little bit. And Ava was like in the chat. I just get concerned when like, she's alone in Manhattan and she'd gotten like doxxed and kicked out. And I thought of us meeting up because I'm not far away. I go into Manhattan sometimes, or into Brooklyn, see my friends. Hey. What's up? Those look like husky puppies. I'm not sure what kind they are, but Prawn says, I didn't catch the end of your makeover. I was watching the beginning, but I didn't get to the end of it. Ruby, when are you going to visit Prawn? I'm not sure, but I feel like me and Darius did start turning a corner. Since 2025 for me has been all about my like genuinely trying to be more positive. I know I just ranted on the most toxic people in the world, but I am trying to be less like that, less fixated and just spending my time consuming very deranged content because that impacts you like substantially. Oh yeah, what did they do? But we're definitely, going to be planning IRL content. But yeah, me and Darius, it's been chill, and I have no ill feelings. I don't want to have ill feelings. Obviously, there's certain things like I'm defensive about, he's defensive about certain sensitive topics or whatever, but I don't care, and I would rather be on fine terms with him. We never had any real beef. It was like over Ava, who's been my friend for a while now. So I never really got that, but whatever. Oh, hell yeah. Nope, I have not found a new roommate yet. So the bills happen, crippling. That's why I've been a little less active, a little more working at the bookstore a lot. And whatever. There's things in my financial situation I don't really want to talk about, but it's going to change in the very near future. So I'm not super worried about that. And I can use the extra room as a studio for YouTube and actually get fucking furniture and like, really do that. The Ava versus Ruby arc. The Ava versus Ruby arc should never happen. I should have listened to fucking Ava and just met up with her instead of meeting up with the Thorps. And everything got so confused and whacked out in the process. And we both hurt each other. And, I still regret certain things that I said. But we've reconciled because that's what fucking adults do. Adults just don't like flame out, burn bridges, and then make hate videos about everyone they know forever. That's very unusual, bizarre, lolcow behavior. I know we all miss Ava. EFD would like to move interview. Well, I would like to get to know EFD more, but I just know we have some things in common that I thought maybe we could bond over and support each other with. I know she did some really good content, even though it was controversial because it's talking so much about people who are very interactive with us. Ava might have gotten a real... Yeah, well, she already had a fucking real job and was doing a lot. And I kind of started burning out just working at the bookstore and streaming like every day, sometimes twice a day. And I wasn't spending enough time like inputting interesting things that I can talk about, dude. Like, it's fucking retarded to just go on cam and just, you know, talk about your immediate personal drama of every fucking stream. It's so stupid, dude. The rap battle, dude. Oh, I wish I had that uploaded. I'll upload that for next time. But that's where our healing started, is when Ava drew an awesome but very unflattering photo of me. If anyone can find it and post a link quickly, we can look at it. This is so long ago. It was like ancient beef. So this is my, well, no, I don't. We already have LOL Angels, but it's definitely taken on a more serious tone. Not like, I don't know. We're still finding our vibe and what kind of content we want to cover and finding that balance between entertainment and, like, you know, substance. It was a great fucking drawing. You know, she's really talented. I would love to have her on the show to do, or not like just on my show, like obviously anytime she's welcome. But for LOL Angels, we're doing our little like community spotlight thing, which I want to rename, but it's just highlighting there's so much talent within our little bizarre online communities that why not highlight it and encourage people to keep creating and, you know, have like a goal to work towards. Dude. That was rough. And it sucked that I got mixed up in all of that. Otherwise, that was really the only reason that we beefed. Keem is looking... Dude, what the fuck is Keem doing? I heard that kid behind the camera got fired. And if that's true, hallelujah. Let Becky take creative control and just run that shit. That's it. Okay? She can do it. She has the capacity. She goes in there every fucking night and entertains people for hours when she's ganged up on by fucking kid behind camera and his hillbilly fucking wife who's threatening violence on fucking Becky. It's bizarre. It's fucking Black Mirror shit. It's bizarre. What is there to like? I'm sorry, but I've been hanging around that community since like early December, and I'm not seeing. Dude, and also Tina said that she had known Bridget since Bridget was 9. That doesn't really mesh up with kid behind a camera story, but whatever. They're obviously like married. Well, I don't know if they're divorcing or married. Oh wait, reality doesn't fucking matter in Keemstar's world. Just lie about who's getting fired and hired and this and that. And then reality has to matter, my brother. That's not a sustainable like business model. And there's enough freaky shit in the world. You don't have to lie. Like, you're just not looking in the right places, I guess. Anyway, let's go to one of my next clips. And this is summarizing Pixie's first initial post and whatnot.
News, we have Pixie, known to be a girlfriend of YouTuber Lonerbox. Now Pixie has recently claimed that she'll be taking legal action against kick streamer Destiny on a federal level for allegedly participating in a non-consensual distribution of revealing photographs of her. In a recent tweet, Pixie provided a link of a Substack blog which supposedly provided a detailed account of what allegedly occurred, claiming that Destiny had made a decision to share her personal images without her consent back in November 29th, 2024. Pixie also shared her side of the story. Now if you guys want to get the full context, I would highly recommend that you listen to her story throughout this video, as she also brings up Hassan and Selinsky as well as others, and also providing evidence of Destiny which will be shown after this story. Here is Pixie's story.
On November 29th, the streamer Destiny non-consensually shared my nudes, making me a victim of revenge. I will be suing him in federal court. Here is my story. On November 29th, I learned that the streamer Destiny had non-consensually shared graphic content of me online. My dignity, peace of mind, and hopes for the future were stripped away in a mere matter of seconds. Following the betrayal of someone I previously trusted, I am at least the third person he has done this to. I hope to be the last. I will not be commenting on the experience of the other women he has hurt, as it is not my place or story to tell. I will, however, share my story in the hopes of preventing this from occurring again. I have known Destiny for around 5 to 6 years now, and often find myself in heavy disagreement with him. Despite this, I do my best to see the best sides of all people, trying my hardest to spread positivity and create understanding where I can. It's corny, but I want to meet people where they are and focus on which ways we can build bridges together towards a better future for everyone. Some people call this a fault of mine. They claim I am naive and should be more careful. Those people are right. When I was 19, over 5 years ago, I was extremely inexperienced and sheltered, being severely terrified of leading someone on or SA. I thought I could trust Destiny, who I had multiple long conversations with regarding consent and boundaries. So you can imagine my surprise when I discover he distributed graphic content of me without my consent. Yes, you read that right. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II sent graphic content.
Okay. I'm a little tipsy, so I didn't, well, this isn't even like a big thing to like reveal at all, but I did notice, like when I had my psychotic break and was messaging to Destiny, I sent him hundreds of messages, like with no response. It was psy-fucking-cotic. And if you're curious, when I first met up with Grace and Ben, we read the messages on stream. They're still short, showing some of them on my channel, but he was totally like normal and respectful and like barely responded. I was like, what the fuck? Are you schizo? I did notice at one point, like he deleted a message to me like right after he sent it and I responded to it. And it just made me think like, why? It made me feel weird. I don't know. I value transparency a lot. And it's like, whatever, but it almost felt like, are you... All the message was, oh, you can, you know, what happened? Like, it wasn't even anything. I don't know. Screenshot the messages and post them in Discord. It's nothing, like, it's all me. Destiny was totally normal. There's nothing weird there. I just thought it was odd that, like, when he asked me to, like, expand on something, he, like, deleted it after. And I'm horrified and shocked that he was secretly recording people without their knowledge. That is, I don't know, that's just such an astronomical violation. And then to be sending it with randos, but like horniness intoxicates you, power intoxicates you. And he thought he was like covering all of his bases by like constantly talking about consent. But like, I feel like there's a way to manipulate that where it's like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a girl that's like in love with him. He knows that. He knows it's like toxic to continue hooking up with her. So he covers his bases by saying something like, hey, just, you know, I'm totally not available. But then like in person and his actions are like confusing the person. And I don't know. I got my heart broken like in a, when I was 20, I fell in love with one of my bandmates and they like were in a non-monogamous relationship with a girl who lived in New York. And so our band, it was like we fell in love and I knew there was this person, but they were in a different state. It seemed so abstract, you know? And I was like, I bought into the ideology mentally, but not like spiritually, not emotionally. You know, that was in conflict. Familiar story. Don't fuck your fans, dude. What was I saying? All this. Oh yeah. So it got really bad when we played in New York where she lived, and I had to see it, and it just wrecked. It destroyed me. And then me being the masochistic fucking psycho that I am, we all moved in together with like 10 other people into another warehouse where then we all got kicked out a month later. And then I went to go live with my lesbian lover at the time in Providence. This was all in 2011. So 14 years ago. I'm very old. Just the general ideology that like of polyamory, of like loving more than one person and why it's okay and healthy. And some people are just like that. And I don't know. I mean, if people are happy in that situation, but I feel like in my experience and a lot of other experiences, I feel like it's often someone forcing it upon someone who actually secretly wants to be monogamous. But I don't know. I'm retired from the sexual marketplace, so don't ask fucking me. nihilism, hedonism. I feel like I really lived those things to their logical conclusion, which was confusion. It only works with 3. Dude, it's always, no offense, but it is like kind of always ugly people. Someone was telling me that like kid behind a camera fucks like hot people. I don't fucking believe it. Because they were like, oh, Becky's ugly. Kid behind a camera is like rich. He could like fuck anyone. Bro. I don't think he's as rich as he says he is. They act like desperate hillbillies. And I don't think he can get hotter than Becky. I think her value is massively devalued. What's up, Ruby? Hair came out nice, girl. Thank you. I'm definitely happy with it. I knew I wanted to go like darker. I was like hesitant to go red just because the only way to get rid of this really would be like dye my hair black. It's hard to get rid of red once you put it in, but it just matches the Ruby theme. And I was indecisive, so I did a poll and people voted for this. So I think it came out really good though. Hello. Kid behind a restraining order. Only sleep. That's going to be, well, if I ever have sex again, that would be the game plan. I can't. My last hookup, I'm just so over it. All of it, baby. All right. What's next? Check this out.
I had, it's hard to put it into words, but I had an experience where I really reached out and asked for something, not anything material, not anything shallow or whatever, but I really lent my hand out to my creator, and my creator really reached its spiritual hand out back to me in a very concrete way, in a way that.
So that's like a very shortened clip of Blaire White talking about her spiritual experience converting to Christianity. And I really relate to it because it's like, when you try to explain it, it sounds so silly and ridiculous, but like, just this is what my experience was. I was an atheist, very into that, like debated it, like read Richard Dawkins, Hitchens, was a huge Sam Harris fan. That's what got me, curious about spirituality. He's kind of a gateway drug. Desperate Hillbilly sounds like a good name for a new band. Fuck, I just forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah. So there's no language that really does that kind of experience justice, and it feels trite. It feels, I don't know. So, but I had that experience. No belief. I wasn't even curious about it, but I was in a state of absolute despair and desperation. And just like Blaire White in that scenario, I had a very similar, very concrete experience, which you could, chalk up to psychosis, but that experience has sustained itself, up until this present moment. And that experience, I am calling God and my experience with God. But not in the Van Thorp way, where I'm like, so you need to learn how to be more enthusiastic for my abuse, bitch. Like, it's so fucking retarded. I can't. God is the ultimate thing. So it is interesting to think about if Blaire's gonna detransition. I mean, whatever. Milo Yiannopoulos has been like tweeting shit like that at her before, and I found it to be in bad taste. Dude, just in time because I was about to drop the link. I think I went over the main points I wanted to in the videos, and now we can just open it up to the chat for a conversation. Yeah, I think that was all of the clips and videos. These are the people involved. We've got, so also Not So Erudite is getting a lot of shit too for like sweeping for Destiny. And handling things perhaps unethically behind the scenes and negotiating some kind of payout. And also she has a like clinical psychology background. So people are saying that she's misused that. And for the people who don't know, that's Destiny. This is a meme. Wait, let me get rid of the comments so you can see it. This is so fucking basic. But he must have been intoxicated by power. His response was fucking retarded, and he should have gone with the first one. Hey guys, I have no excuses. I fucked up a lot. Like, there's no fucking excuses. Like, but it doesn't mean, oh, therefore he's like banned as a human and no one, and now we have to hunt down and interrogate everyone who's ever worked with Destiny. That's psychotic. No, like, it's worth investigating people who were potentially colluding with him and covering this up, but I don't think people should be attacking just anyone who's ever like fucking associated with him. Do you like it? All right, let me drop the link. I keep forgetting. What other pics did I have? Oh, and this too, one of my mutuals, Cherry, also got mixed up in this. And she said, this was 5 days ago. Today I was made aware of an intimate audio recording taken. So what Destiny was doing, he was like recording audio of his sexual encounters. And there's a couple reasons why he could do that. Because you think it's like there's every kind of porn online. There's everything. Like, why this? Part of the thrill is the violation of consent. You know, and when you're a sex addict, like any other addict, you build a tolerance. You need a bigger hit each time. So enough stalling. Dropping this fucking link. Literally. It goes with yours. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad with it, and I just like being, you know, on theme, you know, Ruby. Sweet. Well, I'm just chilling and gonna be hanging out, catching up with chat because I've been kind of MIA. I mean, I haven't been MIA. I've been streaming still almost every day, but oh my god, I've seen a demon. I'm not doing it, Ben. I'm not. You're sick. You know what you're doing is wrong. And I'm not. There's no reason for us to interact. I'm not. Like, what you're doing is fucking retarded. Your only shot at being this pro-incest couple is going on fucking TLC. Ask for a show. Or let Grace go. That's it. But no, you're not fucking allowed on. I'm fucking done with you people. You're terrible. You're banned, bitch. I'm not about it. Why the fuck? Like, they're obviously still in their, like, psychotic loop. I want nothing to do with it. It makes me feel worse than porn. Interacting with them makes me feel spiritually worse than doing pornography. I can't. Like, for, like, my own sanity. And I'm not going to give him a platform to just try to justify why, like, fucking your daughter is cool. But yeah, you're totally slaying, like. Ben, I know. I'm surprised he wasn't banned already from the studio, but maybe, I think Thorp TV was, but maybe not Ben's account. It's getting so psychotic. And it's just sad because this has taken a toll on both of them physically. They look like shit. They both look extremely dirty, and I just don't know. It's just so insane that they feel entitled to, like, comment on other people's lives who are doing 100 times better than them in almost every quantifiable way. It might just have to be like that, and she might just have to realize when she's, like, in her, like, 50s or something. I'll let Spicoli on stage for fun until someone else comes on. Also, we can see my new background, which is a drawing I did, which I showed you, and I did a little editing to it. What's up, Spicoli?
Hey, hi, Ruby. Thanks, Ruby, for having me on. Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look.
Also, no, Grace and Ben they barely make shit. They are homeless. They don't make shit. Like, they're broke as fuck.
Well, I mean, did you watch their stream today, earlier?
I tuned in for, like, I think, like, 10 minutes, but it was very sick. You can tell that like Ben prepped her to be like more provocative, and I don't know how you watch that shit.
Okay,
It
well,
just
I mean, I
deflates
only
me.
watch.
It deflates my soul.
I watch it in spurts, and a lot of times I'm just focused on chatting with people. A lot of times I'm just focused on chatting with individuals in the chat, unless I'm on there, and their voices just go. I don't even listen to what they're saying. It's like noise to me. I'm concentrating on the chat more than what they're saying because it gets
No,
old.
that's not
And
true. Dude, you make fucking shorts about them and me like 20 times a day. What is wrong with you?
me,
Yeah.
I make shorts about you.
Do you not?
No, I'll tag you in some of my shorts just to give you and
Oh.
her. I do that. I'll tell you why I do that. Just in
You
case one
tag
of my
me,
shorts
like,
gets.
all
No,
of
no,
my
I'll tell you.
tags are you. Like,
No, let me tell you. I do it because let's
he's
say a lot of times.
intelligent, but he's a pathological narcissist. And
Well, let me
into
explain what's
like
going on
degree
there.
that it's psychotic.
But Ruby, here's why I tag you. It doesn't mean I'm referring to you. It's just in case one of my vids gets 400, 1,000, 2,000 views, then they see your name in there. A lot of times they'll click on it. It gives. I'm trying to give.
Just randos on my fucking channel, though. I want like genuine people who are connecting with what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah, I won't do it anymore. I'm trying to promote. I'm trying to help promote your channel.
but I don't want to be associated with those people.
Okay, then I won't do it.
Thank you. I appreciate
What if
that.
it's an upbeat, positive, biblical video? What if I talk about the Bible? Then I can put your name in there. I want to have biblical discussions with you because
Okay.
I'll tell you why. First of all, my thinking is like I've never, obviously, I was raised Jewish, right? Now, while I'm not religious Jew or anything, I've always believed in God, but to me, my definition of God is, this is really what it is to me. It's not some guy in heaven. It's not heaven, hell. It's more like, I think God to me is the highest consciousness there is in the universe. Because if God created the heavens and the
tripping
world,
right now?
Am I tripping? No. Let me make a point, Rubio. If God created, here's the thing. Obviously, in my opinion, there's other life forms out there. I've never doubted that my whole entire life since age 3 or 4. I figured that out. I'll tell you why. Because I just knew there's so many planets. We can't be the only life. So I always figured there's something else out there. So I'm not surprised. And what does the Bible say? God created the heavens and the earth. So even if there's other life forms out there, it doesn't mean that there's that God didn't create those too. But for me, here's what God is. God is like the highest form of consciousness. And I think all these aliens or creatures, I think that there's a higher consciousness that all beings are connected to. Not all beings necessarily. They have to be at a certain intelligence level, like not an ant. An ant is not going to have that higher consciousness. But I think we have enough to communicate telepathically with aliens, whereas we can't telepathically communicate with a fucking ant, right? So my point is, yeah, but I think God is just the highest form of consciousness which is love.
Which is love. I agree with that in a way. And the only way we can speak about this is beyond human comprehension. So we have to use like stand-ins that are inadequate, like love, light, highest consciousness, creator, whatever. But it's never going to be an adequate thing because this is all beyond our comprehension, in my opinion.
Yeah, because no words can describe it. You cannot use words to really describe it. So me saying God is love, God is this, God is that, it's more like trying to describe an experience. So, but let's get back to them real quickly. I have 2 things I want to mention real quickly. Here's 2 ideas I have for you. Well, first of all, I just want to mention between Ben and Grace, that folks. And I like those 2. You know me. I don't agree with every. Wait. I'm not. Wait. Did Jesus Christ? I'm not saying I'm Jesus Christ by no means. But I'm just saying, even Christ said you can hang around people and like people that you don't have to agree with them on 100%. So I'm not saying. I've never said they've engaged in any kind of between them. But it's definitely a classic. And I'll tell it to them too. They know, and they would agree with me. It's a classic trauma bond. That is a
Dude,
classic trauma
he's
bond.
obviously abusing a young, like, impressionable woman who was his child, who he said he didn't notice until she was 15 and started sexually developing, constantly alludes to being attracted to that age group, and how, and now it's like not good enough that Grace like wipes his fucking ass and holds his dick while he pees. He needs her to be like, to worship him like a god, to be divinely inspired by his brilliance. Like, what fucking brilliance that you're willing to say, I want to fuck kids? That you're willing to say, I want to fuck kids? Wow, so brave. So brave that you leech off your fucking daughter and mock people who actually
He's trying to groom. He's not grooming her sexually, but he's grooming her to be like Courtney. He's expecting her to replace Courtney, not on a sexual level. That's why he's so sexually frustrated. But he wants her as Courtney. He basically wants her to do
it. Like, there's no enough. Like, come
on. What happened?
You don't. You don't think they're like a romantic sexual couple? No,
I do not. I will never.
Even though they literally, from the part I tuned in, they like fucking admitted it. Like,
they never. I think all of that is just denial. This is my belief. Wait. Let me finish real quick, and then I'll take a pipe and you tell me. My belief is they don't have that relationship. Now, could I be naive? Could I be duped? Could I be thinking that way because
you're being willfully ignorant because you like the attention from a pretty girl? That's fucking.
No, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just
frame it how you fucking want. That's it. That's it.
No, I don't believe they are doing that because I don't think here's why. Let me explain why.
Because they don't believe like the brother, their own confessions, them constantly being all over the fact that they sleep together in the same bed. Come on, dude.
First of all, listen. If they were if he was her
and Ben like says that the whole family to say that Grace orally raped him.
And what was that thing where like Grace was pretending?
I don't know. But I don't want to fucking talk about these people. Anything but this.
Stevie, let me make one last point. Excuse me. Let me make one last point.
Right. God damn it.
This is about other shit, not
Grace was pretending
the
to
incest
jerk off
couple
Ben.
that's crazy every day.
If that were her stepfather. No, wait, listen, guys. If Ben was her stepfather, if he was not her biological father and he was her stepfather, I would 100% tell you, yes, they have fucked, they have sucked. She blew him off. He went down on her. He ate out her dirt chute. If he was her stepfather, I would 100% agree with you.
Happens, especially with narcissists. It's not uncommon. Like,
I just don't want to believe it. I can't. My mind can't.
I know, exactly. Yeah,
Ben wants to see himself in Grace. That's why he's attracted to her.
Exactly.
You know what? I would rather live in a fairy tale that's not happening. Just like kind of. Oh, this is a poor analogy. Just like your stalker
want to be in the shared fantasy, the shared narcissistic fantasy, where there are these like God-chosen, like amazing streaming talents that like are just unfairly persecuted by all the jealous people and these like temporarily embarrassed millionaires. Like, it's fucking. I don't know.
Okay, wait. You think that? Wait, you always attest to the fact that she had oral sex with him.
Oh. Color me shocked that the people who cover me every day are responding. I'm so shocked.
Yes.
And do you think he ever went down on her? Ruby, John claims that she went down on him. Do you think he went down on her, Ruby? I mean, how far do you think it went?
I think that she's done hand in like mouth.
I like
mouth, but I this is so sick and so obvious to everyone.
I like it.
Like, come on, like.
I don't believe it.
Thank you. I changed it.
Mm-hmm. Looks good, Ruby. What are you drinking there? Beer?
Yes, I bought 4 Bud Lights because Celebrity Sunday turned 21 today.
Yeah.
That's 21 episodes. Do you guys remember the first episode? Let me pull it up. It was terrible.
I remember,
Stevie,
yeah.
Can you pull it up actually? Because
I don't have the keys. I don't have the keys.
But Lo doesn't have the keys and she can do it.
No, episode 20, I tried asking Prawn and he said 20, like he doesn't know if there's enough.
Yeah, it can only be 2.
I was on episode 20 of the show. Huh. Episode 20.
No, the first one. That's when your stalker showed up.
Dude, yeah, my
Ruby, you
stalker
look
showed
21.
up. I had just gotten dumped, so I was staying at Giggler and Camdog's place.
Oh yeah,
you
Giggler
know?
was on that episode. Yeah.
Celebrity Sunday.
I was at their house, staying there for like that whole week, and then I went back and stayed with the Thorps. Went, to various hotels or whatever.
Yeah, so I was in episode 20 and then episode 21. This one, huh?
Hey, what's up, Cornell?
I was on the
Hey,
last.
Ruby, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Celebrity Sunday.
Hi, Justin. I was with you on Susan's channel earlier.
Oh, hello.
I was like
Susan.
Peacock. Remember me?
Yep.
That was me.
Yeah, I was on
Okay.
Susan's channel.
Good to see you again.
Jeremy should cam up. Jeremy's out there, Ruby. Jeremy, if you're out there, cam up. Say hi
He
to
never
Ruby.
came. There's something wrong with him.
Who's Jeremy?
That's a foreman. And
He always threatens to show his small
Grace's
finger.
number one simp.
Yeah.
That's Grace's number one simp.
Hey,
Really?
Corndog, I think Susan blocked you or something from StreamYard. I don't know why she did that.
Yeah, me neither.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy's given at least 2,000 to 3,000 to Grace. What you know that, Ruby? Jeremy's donated over the last 2 years at least $2,000 to 3,000 to
Because
Grace.
it's really, really intense to live
Ruby,
together,
who's your
work
biggest tip?
together, stream together, and have your lives.
Can you hear
be
the audio?
social Content.
Yeah, it
Like,
sounds
that's-
good.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. It usually sucks. This is the first episode.
Eric says they'll be back.
Wow.
All right. This is the first episode of Celebrity Sunday. See how much growth.
Yo, 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 what is up? Welcome to the first episode of Celebrity Sundays with Ruby and whoever else feels like calling in.
What year was this episode?
Having a rough one.
This was just a few months
Unfortunately,
ago.
get
Or
dumped.
like, yeah,
September.
September, June.
And blackmailed.
Wow, Ruby, you really
I
had a
was
glow up.
dumped, doxxed,
A rough
and
one,
blackmailed.
and I
Wait,
was going
that was
to be a failure and not show
Actually,
up for Celebrity Sundays. But
This was before
I got
your
this like urge
stalker
of
tried to team up
motivation.
with
Plus,
Grace.
the Thorps aren't streaming, so I know
Oh yeah, it
everyone's
was before
hungry
they
for some
teamed
kind
up,
of
but he
content.
showed up at the end.
So we can even talk about that, which I know all you little freaks are obsessed with anyway. So
All right, we go to the.
I don't know if I can see all the comments.
Oh, that's when I
You
couldn't get
know-
my profile picture to work.
Oh.
And he's like, he thought like
Yeah.
he was talking to. He's like, you're just a fucking Circle G, man. He thought he was like talking to Giggler.
You know that what was
Giggler.
that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he like gets up from the chair and points?
Yeah.
My dad's
That's
yeah. My dad's like, hey, I know that guy, and my mom's like, you think you know everyone?
Hey, Ruby,
What's up?
you really had a glow
This
up.
is someone
since
I've been on and
episode
off like following
Thank
for like
you.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Never debate me.
cool. I'm not like a big tip. I don't like go out and
Oh, I know.
interview autogynophiles. That's my thing.
Yeah. That's weird.
Cool.
You said earlier,
What
you said
episode
earlier,
was
so it's okay
that?
for a guy to want to be the female version of himself, but it's not all right for a guy to want to chase
Oh, header
the
lady.
female version of himself.
Right, because one is themselves and the other involves another
I'm a
person.
person.
It's even better.
Is that episode one, Ruby? Is that episode one, Ruby?
This is episode
You don't seem
one.
to get scared easily. Like you're live streaming where you live and everything. So like, if you were so
After
scared,
I
why
got
would you be
doxxed.
showing like where you live and your
After
general
I got
area and all
doxxed,
this
I
crap?
started streaming in the
It
area.
makes no sense. And you talk to all these
Ruby,
weird
can I make
people
a
on the
point?
internet, so you're so scared.
Yeah, let me pause it. Hold on.
yeah,
I mean,
these weird
I'm
people
not that
don't
scared of
freak.
that.
What's up?
You know what I asked him? He was in the Thorp's chat today, and here's what I asked him in the chat, because I always like to rib him when he's in there. I like to roast his ass. Here's what I asked him. I said, he goes, the Jewish religion is delusional. The Christian Judeo religion is all delusional and fairy tale. No,
He's a
no, right,
Nazi.
listen. Yeah, listen. He said it's a fairy tale religion. I go to Eudes. I go, you know what a bigger fairy tale is? I go, here's what I told him. I go, here's the biggest fairy tale I've ever heard, the biggest delusional fairy tale. And I think you'll agree with me, Ruby, that his broke ass, his 51-year-old broke fat ass living in a bus, now living with mommy, deserves to have a beautiful lady like you in his life, or even to call you his soulmate. And that's delusion. That is, wait, here's the delusion, Ruby. For him to even think he's got a chance with you. Am I correct, Ruby? For him to even think he's got a chance with you, that is the biggest
it was
delusion of
delusion.
all.
He saw me on the kill stream
I'm
and like
pissed
fell in
off.
love.
I'm pissed off.
Why are you pissed off?
What's up?
Oh, dude, fucking Matt's chat is over there fucking like talking shit about me drinking.
Hi, Aaron. What's up,
Fuck
dude?
them. They're
Yeah.
fucking assholes. You know
Not
that?
me.
Who?
You need to get load,
Yeah, wait,
son.
who are you talking about?
Doug Garrison and fucking Pavilion Inn. They're both assholes.
What did they
Ruby,
do?
I told him
Fuck
he's
them.
a drunk, Ruby, because he's not getting
They
pussy.
can jump off a goddamn bridge for all I gotta care. I don't care.
Oh, don't say that.
Ruby, here's why he's drinking so much.
Do I look like I care?
No, and that's a concern of mine, and I think that it's possible for you to live a better life. You could be like
It
Ruby.
is. You know why he's drinking, Ruby? Ruby, he's drinking because he's still a virgin.
You didn't jump off a bridge
What's
yet?
up, corn dog man?
No, I've been hanging on. My life got rough too, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm
Ruby,
still
he's
hanging on
drinking.
and trying to upgrade.
Nice to meet you, corn dog.
You too,
Ruby, you know what I told him? I told him I wouldn't be drinking so much if I told him if I was a virgin at his age, I would have felt myself.
Oh my God.
Dude, shut the fuck up, Nicole. You're a sex pest, man.
Literally.
I mean, he probably is. EFD though, you do want to fuck your sister.
Well, we don't have to get into
corn dog. You're a fucking retard, dude.
I like corn dog. The profile picture.
I like EFD. EFD is my dude. I like
corn
him.
dog with a little eyes.
EFD is a
reminds
fucking
me of
legend. I love you, EFD. I'm glad you're doing good.
That really looks like a creepy profile
Looks
picture.
like that Stick Stigley from Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that does look familiar. But EFT, I'm glad you joined LOL Angels. We want to be an inspirational.
I didn't join it.
Yes, you did. You remember? It's too late. You're locked in. You're locked in. There's no. When you entered the Discord, that's actually signing the contract. So.
Back when Nickelodeon had a corn dog, I think
I
they
didn't
used.
enter the Discord.
You did.
EFD is a fucking legend of YouTube. We're all lucky to have him. He's a national treasure. I love him.
Exactly. I know. I'm really glad that you showed up. How are you?
Max, I did watch the Friends game show. It was pretty good.
Well,
4 episodes of it.
as far as these other trolls,
4 episodes. I made a video based on it. Made a video.
Oh, really? What kind of
Pavilion?
video?
I fucking dude. I hate
I did
you.
a
Shut
TV
the
show
fuck
review
up,
of
dude. I
Past
do not
Friends
love you.
on
You
Max.
love me. Okay, you can love me. I don't love
You're
you.
like a.
Go jump off a bridge, bro.
Hey,
Why the fuck you can't-
don't threaten suicide.
No,
Or
they-
don't
no,
like
no,
don't
no,
tell
no.
people to commit
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
suicide.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
And he's giving love to you.
You can jump off a bridge and still live.
True.
Because
EFD,
you
turn your
have
mic
all
up, bro.
roles. If you go suicide on
Duh.
your videos, they would take it down.
The bridge is right there, man.
I don't know
Go.
what
Just
that-
go.
Wait.
It's a
I
shallow
want to
bridge.
read. I want to. Greatest ally of Israel says is Ben like free Palestine? Is he anti-Zionist?
Yeah, he identifies as Palestine, actually.
Oh, that's great. Good for. That's the most reasonable he's ever been. That's right. It's a true statement then.
He has his, his moments of reality.
Hey, even a broken
intersecting
clock's
and-
right twice a day. Right?
Exactly. So, what do you guys think of the Destiny shit? What are your hot takes?
Did those
It's a
videos
long
get
time
leaked?
coming.
What's up?
Did
Did
they get
videos
leaked?
get leaked? Did videos get leaked of the accusations?
I don't
Yes, there's a Destiny got a huge video
Kevin,
leak
you
like
sound
months ago.
You sound like a little girl, dude. Why don't you shut up?
Well,
Cyberbullying,
EFD, what is your
Kevin, you sound like a goddamn fucking schoolgirl. dude.
Ruby? May I ask
Shut up,
EFD
dude.
a question?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
EFD, what is your thoughts
Shut up.
on the Israel Palestine situation? EFD.
What? Wait, they should
Why
all
would
blow
I don't?
up?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a horrifying loss of life and dehumanization of people. It's very sad.
I would spoil.
Thank you for.
You're gonna sweep for nobody here would. Who here would sweep for Destiny? Literally.
Well, Kevin, it's because you're a pussy, man. You're probably
Who here is gonna sweep for Destiny?
You're probably a damn transgender motherfucker on here, fucking as
Well,
Kevin.
I have no issue with people like being transgender. Really, it's their prerogative.
Well, he. course, I
All right.
support Israel.
That's great.
Fuck you.
What was the Destiny topic thing?
He's getting sued. You guys did you see the beginning of the episode? Here, I can play that. Let me catch you guys up for the people who didn't see it. I can play a little like summary.
News of Pixie, known to be a girlfriend of YouTuber Lonerbox. Now Pixie has recently claimed that she'll be taking legal action against kick streamer Destiny on a federal level for allegedly participating in a non-consensual distribution of revealing photographs of her. In a recent tweet, Pixie provided a link of a Substack blog which supposedly provided a detailed account of what allegedly occurred, claiming that Destiny had made a decision to share her personal images without her consent back in November 29th, 2024. Pixie also shared her side of the story. Now if you guys want to get the full context, I would highly recommend that you listen to her story throughout this video, as she also brings up Hassan and Zelensky as well as others, and also providing evidence of Destiny which will be shown after this story. Here is Pixie's story.
On November 29th, the streamer Destiny non-consensually shared my nudes, making me a victim of revenge. I will be suing him in federal court. Here is my story. On November 29th, I learned that the streamer Destiny had non-consensually shared graphic content of me online. My dignity, peace of mind, and hopes for the future were stripped away in a mere matter of seconds. Following the betrayal of someone I previously trusted, I am at least the third person he has done this to. I hope to be the last. I will not be commenting on the experience of the other women he has hurt, as it is not my place or story to tell. I will, however, share my story in the hopes of preventing this from occurring again. I have known Destiny for around 5 to 6 years now, and often find myself in heavy disagreement with him. Despite this, I do my best to see the best sides of all people, trying my hardest to spread positivity and create understanding where I can. It's corny, but I want to meet people where they are and focus on which ways we can build bridges together towards a better future for everyone. Some people call this a fault of mine. They claim I am naive and should be more careful. Those people are right. When I was 19, over 5 years ago, I was extremely inexperienced and sheltered, being severely terrified of leading someone on or SA. I thought I could trust Destiny, who I had multiple long conversations with regarding consent and boundaries. So you can imagine my surprise when I discover he distributed graphic content of me without my consent. Yes, you read that right. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II sent content of me to a random 19-year-old e-girl Discord kitten whom he had never met before, and then she published it to the whole world. Rest assured, despite never having met her, he at least spoke to her plenty of times on the phone. Of course, this is what he says happened. I think it is just as likely that he used her as a proxy to widely distribute this material, while claiming deniability. I do not understand why Destiny would knowingly and willingly put me in a position where I would receive non-stop sexual abuse and harassment. If we believe him, he was trying to impress a barely legal teenager using my body and my privacy. The betrayal, coupled with the hundreds of messages I've received filled with harassment and abuse, have left me feeling hopeless and devoid of almost all happiness. The only thing that has kept me going is the hope that I can bring this man to justice and have him face legal consequences for his actions. For the past month, I have been speaking to lawyers about my situation and what to do, and have decided this is the best course of action. I will be suing him for violating U.S. Federal Code 15 U.S.C. Section 6851, civil action relating to disclosure of intimate images and for publication of private facts in Florida. I will be seeking emotional and punitive damages for his actions. I have been told that a court case like this could potentially cost over tens of thousands of dollars. I am terrified. I mean, this guy talks about potentially suing Hassan, as if for fun, and Hassan actually has the resources to defend himself. I cannot imagine what he might try to do to me in this process. Sometimes I wonder if he does this as an intimidation tactic. I wonder if he is purposely trying to put fear into my heart when he casually talks about throwing money into a lawsuit with a multimillionaire who can fight back, as if it's an indirect flaunt warning over his capability of outspending me in what...
Dancing in the Sun said, I'm sorry, but if you knew about this dude ahead of time, I have no sympathy for you. This is what happens when you fuck someone based on their popularity and not their character. What? That you get like illegally recorded and then you're a nude spreader on? That's illegal. That's like, and it wasn't known that he was like predatorial in that way. It was known that he was like, you know, like a fucking horn dog fucking e-girls all over the place and probably being somewhat irresponsible.
There was no disclaimer saying that he was going to record you ahead of
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's a weird
highly
take, Dancing on the Sun.
Weird
That's a weird
take.
take, to be honest.
I disagree with it, you know, but
yeah. Diddy was a manager at well, yeah.
Okay.
When people have power and influence, like they gain access to people, and people get intoxicated just being in the presence of like powerful people, and what that means.
Hey, Ruby. So earlier, someone
why are you
said,
giving these hot takes saying they deserved it, dude? What the
"Yeah,
hell?
it's a weird,
That's
way
kind
to
of-
look at the world." Also.
I have a lot of sympathy for Pixie and what happened. She was a fucking, like, first off, like a lot of the people Destiny hooks up with are very young and like dumb and
easily impressionable.
Easily impressionable. Like I feel like he abused his power and privilege in that situation, and that's on him, not on the people he hurt. Why would that be on the people he hurt? Like, of course, people should be more careful and not hook up with people they don't trust. But he portrayed himself as someone who really respects consent, values consent, talked about it a lot. Like, so he gave this illusion of safety that wasn't there. He misrepresented himself and bamboozled people and hurt a lot of people who are really young and like susceptible to this shit. So I have a lot of fucking sympathy for them. You know, like, holy shit.
Look at you being all sympathetic.
I'm full of it, man. I'm very sympathetic.
Hey, so earlier we were talking about Grace's biggest simp that sent her a couple thousand. Who is yours, Ruby? Who sends you the most money?
I wouldn't say I have like, well, I don't know. I would identify the people who promote, you know, and financially support me on my channel. I'd almost identify them as just like producers and in the other sense of people who want to support media creation. And a lot of the people who donate see immediately that I reinvest it into the project. Even just seeing how much I've improved, looking at the first episode of Celebrity Sunday, I don't know that I really am capitalizing on like the simp demographic that much. But the celebrity of the week, you know, which is the person who donated the most, is Cycleman90. And he's always been a huge supporter of the channel and me, and I super appreciate it. Like,
nice.
And I consider it almost being on like a producer level, you know.
Hey, Sim, send Ruby your money now. There you go. They like that kind of stuff.
Why do you call them simps? Like, is it wrong to like? I do this too when I have, you know.
Hey, producers, send her money now. How about that?
Well, when I have money, I like sending money to like smaller channels that are growing, and I like watching them grow. It's something I've done in the past. So I don't think it's always motivated by like sexual or romantic desire, but it's definitely like an element that I try to be like clear with my audience about.
Hey, Pavilion, why don't you just go back to Matt's? Like, just get the fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh, you're obsessed with chat.
No, well, hold on. Pavilion is known for being a weaselly little bitch that goes and sucks up to your stalker.
He fucks with me all the goddamn time, I'll tell you.
Really? I mean, he's been banned before, but I unbanned him. Women are never held accountable.
He's not banned. No, he's banned forever on my channel.
You can elaborate, Pavilion. I think that women are held accountable. Maybe at a lesser level in some instances, like on certain things, I could see that.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, Pavilion, go suck Matt's dick.
Yeah, go suck Matt's dick, man.
Why do people interact with him?
Matt?
I don't really know. It's my stalker.
Oh, fuck that guy.
That guy's a fucking dork, dude. He acts like he's all tough. He doesn't know how to lift weights properly. He's not that fucking big.
Well, I'm not mad at Matt. I just don't like.
No.
Well, yeah.
He always goes in like the Discord threatening people. That fucker's never been in a fight his entire life.
EFD, someone just sent me a clip of you jacking off on panel recently. Is that true? Is this real?
It's real, and that's why I have concerns about your drinking, EFD. And
EFD, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna stop, but like, what you're doing, it sends off the cry for help.
I get loose.
Getting loosey goosey. I've known EFD for years. I love this guy.
Really? I don't know EFD that well. I mean, we've just crossed each other on panels here and there. But I'm curious to learn more about EFD's story and how he got to this place.
Oh, I know the lore.
Well,
we don't have to.
I don't really. EFD. I know the lore that's been on YouTube. You know, that's all.
Well, dude, you're fucking with Chuck, you know, that one night. I saw
Yeah.
you.
Remember that?
Yeah.
But I knew you back. I first met you back when you were living with your pops.
Well, like, hey, corn dog, why do you fuck with Chuck? What's wrong?
I don't fuck with Chuck. He's my friend.
Oh, well, you were asking him like a shitload of questions that one night.
That's what you do on panels. You ask people questions and interview them and get to know them. That's what Ruby does. Yes, Chuck Stegall, Sin Orange.
That scared when people repeatedly contact me over years and find my addresses and get my name and my number and contact me against my will on various platforms.
Send packages to my
not to mention the times that you were in my Discord under different usernames. Like, dude, it's been.
And you actually liked me. You actually liked me when I was in your Discord under another name. We got along.
No, she got sick of you because you were a fucking.
Oh,
idiot.
shut up! I didn't ask you. I'm talking to Ruby. Cares what you think.
Who cares?
All right. Anyways, thank you for letting me come on.
He thinks he like it's like, dude, I've responded
Whatever.
to you twice. We
And
have
you
no
watch my shit too,
relationship,
'cause you
no
mentioned my shit
interaction.
in your
Wild.
video, so you've been stalking me too.
Also, I love
And you
how
leave-
fucking Grossly made a documentary just believing this guy at his word, like who's obviously so insane just because Grossly hates me. He was like,
is this him?
"Oh yeah,
Is this the stalker?
yeah, this is the guy who people still interact with," and I feel a little weird about that. But as
He looks
long
like
as
Santa
it's
Claus.
distracting him, he lives in a bus. He's like he lives like a Thorpe basically, and
He's
he
a white
loves collaborating
supremacist
with
Santa
him.
Claus.
Yeah, and he's a Nazi.
Comment.
He only sends
You leave
packages to
comments too
white
on,
people.
on things, and you pretend to be another person. Come on.
What's up?
Pavilion Inn is a major simp for Matt, so like I don't know what you want to do with him. It's up to
Why would anyone simp for this guy? That's
like he's always over there. Like I mean, I was over there too, but like it pissed me off. So
what the fuck?
What?
That's like
That's a psycho you thing. That's not me.
No, I don't. Yeah, I know. You just said it in your own video that you were watching my videos, and you said I was complaining about you. So you were clearly watching my videos, right?
When you contact me and then make a bunch of videos about me, I do watch them to see how scared I should be. Yeah.
So that was the first episode.
Yeah,
Was
so
the
Part of it, I think, really when the
4, 5,
anxiety and depression.
6. Everyone was rooting for me to dye my hair.
Pero.
This is when I dye my hair
Yeah,
black.
like
Oh, I
the-
miss Pero.
the
day that they want me to come in, so I just am trying to stay local. That's why the DC trip was like a no. This is fun going through memory lane.
Alrighty.
Lots of hair,
I do-
hair
I-
dye.
I
Hair
did a
dye
lot of
changes.
that. Did you ever take
Yeah, I've
take the
snorted
sprayer?
water to clean. Oh my god. She ultimately is a victim.
Carl,
of Ben.
where
So
are
I don't want to
you?
like. Where is Paro? I don't know why he like thinks I'm evil because I put him backstage. He's online. Like he came back to the internet.
Oh, he floats around.
I don't believe this is that actual
It's not.
person,
That's like
but,
a.
yeah.
It's a troll.
People impersonate my mom too, and she gets so pissed off. She hates that. But I don't like pointing it out because I don't want, Oh, Grace is live. Of course. I mean, I don't know. He'll be wherever anyone will talk to him, and no one else really talks to Thorpe, so he's like someone that they can talk to. So it's like a mutually beneficial thing. Let's see what else is on the timeline. I wanted to see the rest of Prawn's makeover.
Prawn.
Yeah, we're gonna see some Prawn Jan. Oops, not this.
Oh, 7 people.
Oh, we're getting 2 of these babies.
Oh, Paro's in there.
Hurricane, come here.
Beef. Beef thief. Yeah.
Ew, why are they looking at
And
me?
you said you're paying for it. Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
They're gonna. Darius is gonna dye his hair with that meat.
Ew.
The season
It's
ones?
hard to watch as a vegetarian.
The one up top there. We can do a mini one, but
You do a mini one, yeah.
well, the problem is like there's a bunch of stuff we need.
Oh yeah, they have time here. Get off time and a couple of other ingredients we needed. So we kind of are shit out of luck. So
Time we have spice aisle. Fresh time we probably.
you wanted fresh time, yeah. They're out.
Is the OPC Don working the
Yeah, they
counter?
didn't have any. So. Happens.
We're gonna make some awesome steak and potatoes. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We'll do that another different day.
Can we get 2 of these jalapeno pork sausages?
Stop
as well?
stop adding stuff. You're paying for this if you keep adding shit. I'm not.
You said
I'm
you
only
want-
paying.
that's what you said you wanted.
I'm
You
paying
said
for
Meat's
2 steaks. That's
expensive.
it.
I haven't eaten meat like in years. Not since I was like 8 years old.
God, that does look good though. Not gonna lie. Oh, this
I
dude.
thought that the intro, I know the thumbnail and the stream title are very funny. Very funny, Max. Very funny.
He looks like
I
somebody
thought
that would
not be
stare through your
appropriate.
mirror or stare through your window.
Sunglasses. I still wear the watch.
Whoa. Yeah, anyway. So we just lost the host. Oh, there we go.
Oh man, I was gonna say it's the EFD show now.
Yeah.
People are
Stevie
not
show.
handling this responsibly. I think you have to admit that even if you pushed it out of your mind, you knew that Destiny engaged in sexual misconduct and other types of.
I thought he was sexually weird, but I didn't think he would violate like at this level that he did.
I just keep hearing about
Some
freaking
manipulation and
YouTubers and sexual harassment and just all this weird shit.
dishonesty. You knew. He's got a great explanation. Well, if you're in the cult, he's got a good explanation for each story, but
Is there
everybody
a
there
case
knew. We all
like
knew.
a revenge porn
Anybody who's
case?
worked with him
Mhm.
eventually,
Oh
they
man,
figure it out.
Yeah, he's getting sued. It's a huge.
he-
This has been all over my shit. Like it's
He could go to
huge
jail.
deal.
He's pretty rich, huh?
I think so.
There's gonna be a big payday, I think.
And I think it's great that they're stepping back, cutting ties, condemning the behavior, but I don't like it when they condemn the behavior, but tiptoe around condemning the man. And
We talked briefly about get behind a camera, but what's there to tiptoe around? He's like got with Bridget when she was a teenager. It's sketchy as hell. I think he's sketchy as hell. I think he's taking YouTube in an evil direction of like constantly doing these like punishment streams. It's bizarre. And it's like losing viewers. It's like utterly strange. So I hope he's actually fired. And it's not just like them lying again.
I've gotten some pushback about this, saying like, well, if they're in a cult, then you have to be super patient with them. They're waking up. They don't realize what's going on. And I think to some degree that's true, but you got to remember the victims. There are a lot of victims. And this past week we've learned about 2 more. It looks like compulsive behavior to me. I wouldn't be surprised if there were lots and lots more. I don't know. But people are looking to the orbiters, to anyone with a loud voice in the situation, to make sense of what's happening. It's everyone's disoriented because they've been lied to. Destiny is deceitful and manipulative. And so if you've been lied to and you don't understand the nature of the system or group that you're in, and you're realizing it, the orbiters are lying on their way out. They're still propping up the cult on their way out. And they shouldn't do that. It's not fair. It's not fair to the victims. It's not fair to the people still in the cult to say, well, everything Destiny did up until now is acceptable or explainable. But this is over the line. When I think clearly what is happening is what happened to me 2 years ago, is you eventually learn or see something that changes your framing and understanding of everything that you have seen. It makes you realize that
Also, dude, is this for real? Because that would kind of mirror his approach to the Gray situation, which was to just like, he was like, as long as it's off camera because you're bad for business. That's kind of shady to me. I want to not assume like malice or bad shit, but it strikes me as being kind of shady personally.
I'm just noticing a lot of like Destiny orbiters are just sus as hell. I mean, the Thorps.
Who are like, but I don't know their relation to him. It seemed like he rejected them from what I could see, but I did learn about them through him. So yeah, I think his hair looks better short. The ponytail is not serving, but he looks fine. I don't want to.
I don't really.
I just think it looked better short.
that you knew. You didn't know, but you did. We all did. If Destiny had been a guest on my podcast, he would not have lasted 5 minutes. There is shit I let slide the moment, a non-famous rich guest. If he was a hotline caller, just some guy calling on the hotline, there is shit that I let slide in my first interactions with him that I never would have let slide. Or if you told me, if you just introduced me randomly to a rich, powerful guy, and then a woman says, "Hey, he abused me." This is Anna. Anna, I meet her at the same time. She says, "This guy abused me." And the guy says, "Oh, ignore her. She's a stalker." I didn't even look into it. I asked him about it. I said, "Hey, I'm concerned. I'll ask the rich, powerful guy, Mr. Weinstein. Is Ashley Judd telling the truth about you?" But he said no. I talked to him. I was very concerned. I talked to him. If I had been cloned the day before I met Destiny, and my clone had been locked in a glass cell hanging from a big tree above my life, that's watching my life, what do you think he would have thought of that moment? I knew. And I took the money. We all did. I understand it's a little more complicated for you guys because you were also fans of Destiny. I was never a fan of Destiny, so I had the advantage. I don't want to claim that I have some superpower of seeing through people's bullshit. I may have a superpower of being willing to say it out loud when it will be very costly to me. Yeah, I have that power. But I was just dropped into the center of a cult. The cult happened to find me very compelling, maybe because I'm kind of like the cult leader or kind of like the way the cult leader pretends to be. So I found myself near the top of a power structure, but with no intrinsic affection of or loyalty to the leader. I mean, the loyalty I did feel and the love I felt and the trust I placed in him was the result of feeling like he believed in me or took me under his wing and helped me and helped my work. That meant a lot to me, obviously. But I had the benefit of being, it's like if you walked into a Scientology church and then you got promoted to level 200 or whatever on day one, with no indoctrination and no need for it. No
payment.
I have some stuff I'm addicted to, but it's not watching streams. I never watched streams. I never watched streams before. I still don't. I don't like watching streams. I get anxious and I compulsively watch them when they're about me, but I don't like watching them. So that benefited me a lot. So it's easy to see what's happening when you have skipped the indoctrination phase. Same thing with Dr. K. I had the benefit of being a psych major and then with a family who are psychologists and then being dropped in the center of a situation that I never would have otherwise stumbled into. There's no gradual introduction to the weirdness. Oh, this is just how the space is. Yeah, I'm like, well, the space is fucked up and you're all crazy. And a lot of you are retarded. Come on, you were a bit of a fan, no? You did seem to really like him and seem to think he was an interesting, funny, and engaging person. I've never watched a Destiny stream because I was interested in what he had to say. I don't even have an account on his site. I'm not. I had never. My entire exposure to Destiny was. I think someone sent me a clip of him talking about my Cuties review, which I watched in 2021. That was 3 seconds long, and then I forgot that happened.
That's how he got big, right?
So I actually forgot that happened, but then later I saw a DM from myself in
That's when I
2020
found Mr.
or
Girl. It
2020.
was like he was still pretty low subs and he was like just meeting Destiny. And I'd been like a casual Destiny viewer, but around the time they met, I was watching like him the most. And that's why they were such a big feature of my psychotic episode. Because it just so happened that they had that like, thing going on.
Ruby, I just came back. Ruby, I just have a request. I came back just for a minute because I have to go eat. I haven't really eaten anything today except a hamburger. I need more food. Here's my request. If you could, first of all, your stalker, Matt, was watching the last 10, 15 minutes of your live stream on his thing for some reason. He got word that he said he was doing it because EFD was on. That's why he did it.
Dude,
but yeah, I was watching his stream.
Spicoli, is it true that is it true that he's living with his mom now? Is that the person you're referring to?
Yeah, supposedly he's living with his mother. I mean, he's living in his bus. He's visiting with his mom, I guess, in Nova Scotia. But here's my point, Ruby. After I left, Ruby, I went to go look for the episode where he was talking to you. I couldn't find episode number 1.
It's in the playlist. We literally just watched it, dude.
No, is it? You have to go behind your paywall to get it, right?
No.
You don't have a paywall.
I'm not mom.
Yeah, there's no paywall.
I like haven't been
Ruby
monetized.
paywall.
Like,
No, but can you post it in the link, please? And when I go, can you somehow post it? I want to watch the whole thing where he's talking to you.
it's
Can you
only like
somehow-
10 minutes and we just watched it, but
I
it's in
can't.
the
I can't.
playlist.
No, but what's it called? What is the title? I couldn't find it. Number one.
Look in my playlists for all the episodes of Celebrity Sunday, which is the name of the show that you're on right now.
Oh, and it'll be episode number 1. It'll say, how long ago was it? Like 6 months
Just
ago? or something?
go to my YouTube channel and then go to
Yeah.
my playlists.
Okay.
And in my playlist, I have every episode of Celebrity Sunday, every episode of the dating show. All of that stuff is compiled into playlists.
Okay. Now, I just want to make a point, okay? Because you know me, and I tell it like it is. Here's the point. And guys, this is an educational tool for all of you folks, okay? I want to defend Ruby with this whole her being stalked by this character because here's
he
why
hasn't done anything recently, thank God. I don't check in, but I was scared when he was illegally in my fucking country trying to raise money. Like, I literally called 911 at one point, like, just like crying. I didn't know what to do. Like, it's really scary for me.
Yeah,
well, let me make a point before I go. I want to make a point, and this is the truth. Ruby, to defend you, let's face it, in no way, shape, or form did you lead this guy on. Did you prick tease him? Did you give him any kind of choosing signals or anything?
No,
he
never.
was delusional. He had a
He's
dream.
fully delusional. He had a dream.
Yeah,
he
in
saw
other
me
words-
on fucking Killstream and then, like, created this whole fucking fantasy. Messaged me. We interacted back and forth. And when I was on drugs, he sent me like a total of, I think, $60 over the last 5
No,
years.
I think it was 20.
Well, there was 20, and then I guess
Super
at one
low
point I saw when I went through my emails, there was 2 transactions, and this was
Yeah.
years ago. He still brings this up often, and I will happily pay him back double of whatever because it's fucking insane.
Nah, don't pay him back. That
To
fucker
be
needs to get a
so
job.
broke, that you're bitching about a birthday present
I
you
would-
sent
I would
to the
just
girl
like
you
that,
stalked. Like, fuck off.
But let me make a point before I go, guys. Here's the point I'm making because I want to check that episode 1 out. Here's my point. My point is, Ruby, in no way, shape, or form did you lead this guy on. Did you give him choosing signals? Did you do what I really hate? Prick tease the guy. None of that shit. And here's the reason I mention it. I'll tell you why. Because
You know why? Because I was a webcam model on and off for years. I know the dangers of leading on the wrong person. He
Yes.
was fucking broke, obviously. So why would why would he be this big target for me to lead on, try to extract $20 from him over the span of 5 years? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. It doesn't even make
But
sense.
my point is,
He's a delusional, psychotic person.
Yes.
I've gone through our emails publicly. It's obvious to everyone except Grossly, apparently. But whatever.
Okay, but Ruby, let me ask you before I leave. I don't condone guys who do that, where they stalk women and stuff. but can you see the extreme side where you get a woman who's not like you and a woman that really prick teases a guy hard and leads a guy on where a guy may
do
want to
that,
take,
and
but
that's
he
bad.
never did that with this guy. So I wanted to defend you, Ruby. You never
Why
let this.
would I? Can you
Yeah.
like? Why does he look like someone who has money? Like, why would I? He would not be a target. And like,
Even if he had money, you wouldn't lead a.
it's hundreds of dollars. Random like people had sent me money. He sent me nothing. Why would I focus any time into leading on this psychotic person? Also, when I have a radar for that as a former webcam model to not fuck with the psychotic delusional people. So I cut it off quick, and he just persisted for fucking years, and that's why it's scary. It's been going on for half a decade. It's really insane.
But how often? How many times did he actually call you on a live stream?
Every platform, across every platform, he made many like fake accounts that would interact with me on Discord under like a new name, like because I interact with people on Discord. I don't know who's behind them, but
no, she don't. No, she don't. Chad, we gotta stop her right now. I've been nothing but a gentleman to her since I've met her, and I've tried to apologize, and she's cold-shouldered me worse than anyone in the world.
Because you're the biggest supporter of the incest cult. There's no excuse for that, dude.
Sure. But at the same time, today, what we're doing is I'm making a PSA. I'm making a public service announcement that Tommy King is off that lip. That is not my.
Why? Because did you finally, when they admitted the incest earlier, you find that's what did it? Like, come on, dude. It's been obvious for years.
No. Can you at least let me? It's hard for me to even talk about at least. So then when I do finally bring it up and then you want to double down on me, it does.
All right. I will be.
Can I say this?
Just let Tommy speak.
I will.
No.
I'm muting myself.
I don't deserve the ground to do any of this. But I do want to say, Ruby, your hair is looking ridiculous. Whatever you did, the color wise, that's a real thing. I'm not simping hard on it. The color is good. The color is good. I like that.
Are you streaming?
Thank you. I'm glad with how it came out. I really like it.
Yeah, that does look good. I'm not streaming tonight. I haven't ate mushrooms since the last time we talked about that.
I streamed yesterday. I should have saved them for today, but I could always do them whenever I want. It's no big deal.
So is it easy? So them are easy to get where you're at?
Oh yeah, I have a local smoke shop where I can buy it under the table from the dude, and yeah, I can get them at 24/7.
I know a place too, but like I'm afraid to do any psychedelics. Like I would go psychotic.
Yeah, I can't go too far down that like not geek, because geek in my brain. Okay, the word geek would be if I was like tweaking, right? But a shroom high is more of like the walls are opened, the portals, the ears, the sights you see are opened, like everything is different, and that energy and a tweaker energy.
What walls?
Like the walls of like perception and reality. Like I will watch a movie and it will seem like everything's like it surrounds me, right? And I've gotten visuals where there's like these black creatures like crawling out of the
crawling at you.
What was that?
They're crawling at you.
For sure, but I'm assuming it's in love. So I always, whenever it happens, I live my life being very, I'm a dark person. Like I'm into horror. I'm a very dark
Clearly,
person.
the Thorps are a horror show. They're a true crime that you can interact
weren't trying to talk about them.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's heading for murder suicide. Like there's no, that's all I see happening for this.
Ruby, he's talking about a scene from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
No, it's or that sure, but like what did I watch? Beyond the
Fear
Black
and Loathing
Rainbow.
at bats.
Have you ever seen Beyond the Black Rainbow?
No.
Hey Tommy, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know, but Spicoli, you've heard Beyond the Black Rainbow, correct?
Not really. I'll have to check it out. It's a movie?
Yeah. So it's before Stranger Things, but it's like a Stranger Things. It's about
it's like that kind of monster.
No, there's no monster in it. It's the scientist. The scientist like enters into her mind as he keeps dosing her with shit. And the music's beautiful. The director's great. I'm a very artistic, eclectic man.
Is that what happened?
So.
Oh, P.S. I kind of do want to watch. Fuck it. Let's watch Lalo's little drunk escapade the other day.
Sure.
Well, Lalo, I didn't know Lalo drank.
Lalo's a degenerate. He's horrible.
So Z-Star, we don't have to talk about that the way you talk about it. I don't want to address that here. We can, but yeah, it's a level of a man like me, Ruby. When you see a guy like me and you see a guy like a lot of these guys, why wouldn't you want to entertain yourself with a gentleman like Tommy King? I'm a very eclectic man. I know what to talk about.
They're live, right? Oh wait, no, they started lying about being live. Fuck that. Oh wait, they are live.
Yeah. So Z-Star,
Because
what it was is
largely young people's lives are devoid of any, you know what I mean? And they might say, that's pretty cool that you guys give thanks to God for the food you eat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that
At least
crazy to do.
they broke 100. That's good for
Most of
them.
my friends would not really.
What was they did like a stream with Lalo. Oh, they're at 9.7 now.
Yeah.
Yikes! Yikes! Yikes!
Wow.
Imagine hitting 10K, bragging about being a star, and then slipping to 9.7. It's got to be humiliation, King. I just don't get what. Like,
Wait, how did they slip? They lost viewers?
Yeah, because they admitted being a fucking incest couple. Why is everyone like, why do I know this? Like,
I'm just naive. Or I don't want to believe
no,
it.
you're not. You're fucking not. No, you're
I'm with
fucking
Spicoli
not.
there. I'm
Fuck
with
you.
Spicoli there. I
You
don't think it
idiots.
was
No,
that.
you're fucking not.
I don't want to believe it.
Ruby,
I get not, dude. You guys have.
Ruby,
spent
you know
more
why I
time
don't
with
want to
them,
believe
like,
it? Let me explain
like-
why I don't want to believe it. Because if my mind even goes down there, and King knows me, if my mind even goes down there, if I even think about that, there's a possibility. then I want
Therefore,
to know.
reality doesn't matter, and you could just keep on. Like,
I know,
going on
but
your
here's why I don't
channel.
want to think about it. Because if I have to think about it, then I'm obviously gonna, you know me. If I go down that rabbit hole, I'm gonna question. Then my first thought is, have they actually fucked? You know that's a subject
Wait,
my
does
mind
anyone
goes
know
to.
which one is the stream that like Lalo was like totally cringe on? It was
just a couple
So, Ruby, can you see why I stay away
This
from
was
that
6 days
subject?
ago.
I can't believe that because if I
No,
believe it, my mind will get too dark.
Hold on, I can read the bottom.
That's like a really retarded excuse to deny.
I know,
basic
but it's
reality.
true. No, my thing is with it is like it just is so
I'm in
unbelievable.
denial.
Yeah, I definitely was.
No
I
follow
know I
up.
was.
Leased property.
We're still
and
with
I,
like
I
Lala
never got a
being
call
a
from them. I
total
never.
dickwad.
I
Yeah,
Wait,
Lala cringe is like my favorite
I'm
cringe
goated.
right now.
Did you see even
Wait, King, if I saw them fucking guys, listen, if I was sitting in the cook chair watching Ben bang her, I would still be in denial about it. I wouldn't even believe it if I saw them actually fucking. So I'm in
This was a great night. That was our last nice night right here. This is last night.
Lala got like wasted and acted deranged. Did they delete it?
Yeah. So it was after that. That was her and I last.
Is it this?
Good
I
night.
don't.
Just skim through it. Or
No follow up.
It wasn't this one. It was right before.
Where was it? Maybe they deleted it. Fucking Lala.
Ruby, are you flattered at all that Matt liked you? Was there any part of you that was flattered?
No, not whatsoever. That some homeless dude thought I was hot. Fuck off.
He doesn't have the looks to make a woman flatter. He might be super nice if you don't see him. And the men that are super nice with the camera off, not saying this about you, Stevie, is men that are like that. Because I'm assuming Stevie is still whatever. But men that don't turn their camera on and are super nice the way he was nice and talks.
Yeah. I'm not super nice.
No, I'm not gonna laugh because then he's gonna say, "Oh, you're
I
laughing
don't know
at
where
me. You think I'm a loser."
I don't know where the fucking Lala
Yeah,
thing
that
is.
was
That's
last
unfortunate.
Saturday night. That was Saturday night last week.
Dude, which one is it? They deleted like everything, which is smart because it's very incriminating. But what I watched like recently, they were like talking about their incest pretty openly. I think it was like, reestablishing that. Oh my god, this is
Intellectually.
wild.
Show me. I don't believe it.
Red-tier atheism.
This might be it.
Little chain.
But I don't think
zipper
Lala was in
open and
this.
close.
I don't know. This was today. I don't know.
Look at the
This is why they lost people.
edging.
Yeah, I bounced out.
Ew,
Show me,
dude.
show me.
There's also
I
disrespectful-
love this shit. Nice
Yeah.
grain.
I'll just take
Very
it from
nice
the beginning.
grain.
They're so nasty.
What is it? What is
'Cause
that?
I honestly haven't seen this.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Thorp TV. How's everybody? Good
We are
morning.
refreshed. It's beautiful, beautiful.
I've been pissed at him.
Late
and they know
morning.
that I'm pissed.
Mhm.
I'm done.
Saturday,
Late
January
January.
25th, 2025.
How could you
Dead
not know
of
he
winter.
beats and rapes his daughter? Like, come on.
Kept warm last night in the back of the RV. Oh,
Oh,
He was
it's too
very
mystery.
pervy,
Oh, look,
very
the-
gross.
the
Lots of
ambiguity.
groping and unwanted touching, non-consensual.
Unconsenting.
Non-consensual. Where's
My daughter
my
was actually with me all
$150,000
weekend.
lawsuit?
You
This
got
weekend.
it.
Where's my $150,000 lawsuit?
Right?
Man, I get
Is that
touched up
normal?
on
Is that
every
considered
night.
normal?
Now, I want to introduce our watching family.
Like I think about it, I could never.
21
My
people.
daughter and I would never. be as-
21
How can you have
Let's
a daughter
go.
and like
What? I
watch
have a
this
daughter.
and support this? Like, it's
Yeah,
so
okay. So me and my daughter are way different. We don't look. We're
yeah.
I'm
I
an
hope you
athletic
don't
family.
fuck
Like,
your
we're
and don't
athletic.
beat your
Yeah,
fucking
we're
daughter.
Yeah, we're
That's
an
been known for
athletic-
a while, so
Yeah.
you really have no excuse for fucking sweeping for these people.
I don't sweep.
But if
for
he
'em.
was your stepdad, I
Dude,
think
your messages are public, you fucking retard.
What messages?
Of you sending them money constantly, every fucking chat.
Ruby. Okay, so I have an infatuation with. I did have a. Do I think it would have amounted to anything? Okay, can we come clean? Can this
She
Celebrity
plays.
Sunday be a?
She exploits men
Yes,
by
for
pretending
sure,
to have
for
mild
sure, for
interest
sure.
to get to
You're right.
extract them for either free entertainment of
Okay.
you working on the channel when they're tired,
Yep.
to get watch hours so they can
Mhm.
crack 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
You're
I
either
supported
that
that.
or money. That's it. They're psychopaths.
Yeah, I got used. I got used and abused and run ragged, and never
And they
did
hate
I.
black people, dude.
And
Do
they
you
hate
know
black-
self-respect? Like,
And they
what if
hate
your
black
daughter
people.
saw you like supporting this? What would she
Jesus,
think?
that was what the crazy part was. That's where I went like this. They keep saying the N-word over here and letting these goofballs up. I got mad when they were like, I'm like this. What the fuck? I can talk. I know I joke and chat, and my discoherent ability to talk does come off real N-wordish, we'll say, right? But I'm actually a very proper, good co-host to anybody who ever wants to let me fuck around. But it was so it's such a disconjointed place that I was like, why would I talk normal? This place wants ratchet trailer park bullshit. So I put up the ratchet trailer park, right?
Wait, let me address Mr. Man. That's why I stopped doing webcam modeling, is
Yeah.
because I felt like a drug dealer. And it felt spiritually bad out of desperation. There were a couple times that I did it, but I've been totally done with that, like since last summer. Like,
I wouldn't say you exploited.
and it was like I was a junkie, like it was a mutual exploitation. But I didn't.
And those
like
guys
it,
know
and I
they're not
stopped.
gonna
That's
meet
why I
you.
retired. And guess what? I did actually make a public apology for it, and it went a little viral. But I don't want to even own that.
But all
Can you
those guys
pass
know
me
they're
that
not going to
cigarette,
meet
please?
you, Ruby.
Don't fire that
They
heater
know
up,
they're not
baby.
going to meet you, right?
Please. God, it's already smoking.
Yeah, what are you
Also,
smoking?
what is up, JTO? JTO, the chat.
They're gonna lose. You're right, JTO. That sucks. I want.
I'm up, JTO.
I wanted the Commanders to win. This sucks. I'm with you.
It's that he gives money to support like a TV channel that's all about just like abusing a fucking young woman by her
It
like
wasn't-
huge dad who beats her and rapes her. Like,
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
it was so
You
but
get
like
the
why you obviously like you say you like horror movies, do you like really graphic violent porn too? Is
Don't-
that like
what?
You said you have an infatuation with Grace. Why her?
Virgin.
To me, I'm a virgin. Let's not get weird. No.
I mean,
no.
I think that like doing hand and
No.
mouth stuff counts, but
That does. It's
I
what it
think
was
it's
is
pretty
nobody-
dumb. She's obviously been misled. She's like starting to realize it, but like she
Yeah.
can't actually break free from the shared
I see
fantasies.
it.
So
I
she has
see
to
that.
like justify it. And it's like, dude, like just get out. Like,
Yeah, I see that
just
they're
get,
realizing.
like, oh my God. You're
Ruby,
like, how low will you go? It's so nasty.
Ruby, somebody said they watched an adult video of the Thorps.
What do you?
Well, there's a video of her jerking him off in a hotel.
Come on, we know that. I'm not picking up her. She ain't mine. She never
That was played
mine.
on a Celebrity Sunday episode. So
Even if we know that it's fake, he's still like,
and if she's so disturbed by the rumors, why would she fake jerking him off
Can I
like
say this
in
real
a
quick before I
9-hour
jump
sleeping
off?
video?
I gotta jump off, Ruby.
She didn't really
do it
for
her
dad. She just pretended to
how
jerk off her
gifty
dad.
and I
Let
look?
Tom talk. He's gonna leave.
just real quick. Do you see how handsome EFD and I look today? What? Where did you get that?
Dude, I
jacket?
got my hair all fixed up and
You look
I'd fuck you, Tommy.
Look at this guy.
Tommy, I'd fuck you if I was a chick.
God, stop it, stop it, stop it. What we
And
are
a
serious,
chick,
so I do
so
want
I
to say
would
that I
fuck
am friends with a lot of you people that are demons and say a lot of rude shit. I'm assuming that we know that I've never really said a lot of, I've never really been an true N-word to anyone. You know what I mean? I've always been a gentleman. I'm a gentleman type of motherfucker. And Ruby, when you banned me, it did hurt my feelings. I did.
It hurts my feelings.
But you should have known.
Gone above and beyond to terrorize me.
You're the first person that's ever banned me anywhere. And I felt like I thought we knew that it was kind of a joke whenever I said something. So I do apologize.
It's not a joke. No, my issue with you is how you act in Grace's chat. Because I fucking see that, you retard. There's a whole episodes of her just tearing me down and you sending her money, you fucking retard. And you think that doesn't bother me, but I was hurt, you banned me. Fuck off. You're lucky I unbanned you.
Do you think? Okay, so on the background, real quick. Do you not see that she sees now that I'm back over here, and now that they're losing? Do you realize how much that's going to spiral them out? Because they know the cash cow's back on Ruby, and they seeing that I gave you what $600 in like a month, a couple months ago, and I've only gave them $1,500 in 2 years. That we're not going to fucking. They're going to be. They're pissed. The whale jumped back to Ruby. I'm coming back home, mommy. I love the curls, Farrah Fawcett.
I just don't believe, like, you guys.
I need a minute. I need a minute, but I'm never going back.
I'm just so tired of the flip-floppers. Like, guess what? Guess what? I'm growing and expanding, meeting new people, and I'm not going to just keep banning and unbanning the same people.
For sure.
Spicoli, you're like one of the worst offenders. Why are you like why is Spicoli like, yeah? Like,
I don't give to anybody. I'm not giving money to. I'm not giving money to anybody.
I believe that. Yeah, I
You're
know.
the fucking
I believe
fuck
that.
you guy. You're the fucking fuck you guy.
But you still like support the channel by like making content.
We're reformed.
I'm not giving them money. I'm not giving you money. I'm equal to everybody. Nobody gets money from me.
We're reformed Roopsters, and so as a reformed Roopster in that cigarette, I would have French inhaled that fucking cigarette out of your mouth right now.
Wow.
I'm being dead serious. That looked tasty. How much do you pack your cigarettes? How many lines do you pack your cigarettes?
I've actually questioned if that even does anything. And sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I've never been.
You don't pack? I pack. My homie calls me like a 15 liner.
I just do like yeah. I do like
yeah.
Do little.
Yeah.
You know, I got these
hundreds. Are you 100, bitch?
I'm 100, bitch.
Oh my god.
You know it.
You are nasty, and I love it.
Dude, I'm reformed, but yeah, I'm from these
such a long
deranged
cigarette.
streets. I know I have a cigarette problem, but
no, that's fine. That's fine because you smoke in your house, so you can chill with it. Have you ever? And I'm not okay. One, we can't even talk like this because everybody in chat's such a fucking K-slur, a Karen. That have you ever nodded out with a fucking cigarette for a little bit? Right?
Yes, actually, this shirt I was wearing when I dyed my hair yesterday had like 80 holes in it. I am a fire hazard, and now my hair.
My mom used to. My mom.
I burned my porch down. Don't tell my landlord.
Yeah.
But yes, it was me. I did it. I burned it
like
down.
If I smoked in my house sitting in this chair fucking with you guys,
there's no proof that you burned it down.
In my
True. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah,
Ruby, don't feel bad. My mom set 2 or 3 mattresses. My mom literally almost set up. They started smoldering. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
I've done that, and I believe
there's someone backstage. Is Zen Toes? Connect your device. I'm scared.
So with me with fires in my own home, I have when my bed was on the floor, right? Now I have a bed, but it would be too close to the register, and magically that fucking register would start smoldering, and I'd have just dark nights of whatever the fuck, or I was maybe up for 3 days. And
like you call it fire for a second.
I'm just saying.
Can't
Ruby,
live like
you know
that
what I'm
now. Can't live like that no more.
Exactly.
Daddy
We're not-
Bill's
we're
never
not-
going
we-
anywhere.
one-
They're not going
one-
to build a religious audience by being sacrilegious, incestuous, and like degrading the Bible and then reading one paragraph. It's literally
Exactly.
religion without God. They are demonic. They are demonic.
I think King caught on fire.
I think King's got on fire before. I've not.
Wait,
been-
is Grimace locked up? Free Grimace?
Where's
He's
Grimace?
a okay
He just got
troll.
timed out.
Like, I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell which trolls are like.
Look
should we
at
take
this
that?
score.
Don't tell us.
54.
Wait,
I
what game
got
is
it.
this?
Okay, so I gotta bow out. Edward's here. He's my uncle. I gotta let Uncle Edward get in. EFD. I hope you had a nice week. We ended the week last week, hooking you up. The jacket last night looked great. Tonight, your other jacket looks good again. Spicoli, you're always fun. I talked to you on HFF.
Yeah,
Stevie,
I appreciate it, King. Thanks.
Stevie, you are another gentleman. I can't wait till I actually see you. I want to be whatever is in your pocket. When see the pocket, how you hold
Yeah.
your.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to be inside your pocket.
It's a
when you
welt
hold
pocket.
a pocket like that.
That's his penis.
No, that's
Jesus
like
Christ.
retarded. That's his penis. That's his penis.
All right then.
Got a penis in my pocket. And another one is smoking a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's prayer time, bitches.
What?
Oops. Hold on. Oops.
Hmm.
I said it's prayer time, bitches, but I don't know how to make me the person.
You never showed where they were talking as if they had sex.
Oh, well, okay, we can get to that, but let's rinse it out with today's daily devotional, which I did not read yet.
See,
So,
Ruby,
stop
this is-
supporting. Yeah, we need we need to have a
Ruby-
conversation about what's enabling and what's helping because it
No,
can
Ruby,
be
that's
confusing for a lot of people.
this is why I don't like these motherfuckers. They say shit like that.
I'm
All
not
right, today's
enabling
the
them.
26th. You can enable someone just by acting like certain behavior is funny or okay. Like, oh, it's funny that he dropped his pants and showed his penis online when he was drunk.
No, but if
I mean,
I'm
it
in
is like kind of
denial-
funny, but like it's also like
No, but wait.
I've had loved
Ruby.
ones where that fucked up, and it's like
You
not
know what,
as
Pavilion?
fun.
Why don't you just go kill yourself already, please?
Don't tell people to kill
don't say that.
themselves.
Yeah. Oh,
Aside
I'm
from
not
being against
enabling
TOS,
them
it's
to say
against
shit like
my
that. Yeah, I will.
it's against my personal ethical like code.
I don't
Just-
give a fuck. It's not.
Don't tell
it's
him to
not
kill him.
against
Just tell him to go suck a dick.
Yeah.
Go
He already
kill
sucks.
yourself. after you
Also,
suck a dick.
no, fuck the Gabby troll. That's fucking lame. Like, I
Hey,
just don't
Pavilion,
get what
Pavilion,
is
go
the
kill
troll?
yourself
What is
after
the
you
joke?
suck a
Like,
dick.
haha, I go around like saying fucked up things and terrorizing people. Haha, it's a troll. You can't be mad. It's a troll. What is this shit? You're a grown
Wait, Ruby.
man.
Ruby,
What the
before I want
fuck?
wait, Ruby, before I go, I want you to. I want to hear
I
your
know
prayer.
you can't hear. Okay, all right.
Go kill yourself.
What day is
after
it?
you
It's
suck a
Dude,
dick,
God.
Pavilion. It's pretty simple. I told you straight up.
let worship awaken your destiny.
Yeah,
Dude,
why
it's
would I
always
care?
that
Why would I
point. It's
care?
always
Yeah.
on point.
Love it.
All right. Let worship awaken your destiny. Receive me
I
once
wouldn't
again.
even fucking care
Drink
or
of me and take me in. Never say I have enough, for I always have more to give you. Like a cup receives wine. For my love,
Thank
as
you.
I pour it into your soul, your
Fuck you,
worshiping
Pavilion.
heart will release the healing
Fuck
you
you,
long
Pavilion.
for. As
Fuck you, Pavilion. Fuck you, Pavilion.
Now hold on, Ruby. Matt thinks Matt thinks that's a poem to him, that you're addressing him. That's what Matt thinks. He doesn't
Fuck you,
believe.
Pavilion.
No one
He
cares
doesn't
what
believe
Matt thinks.
you're talking about God. He believes you're talking about him in his delusional mind.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming up. Let me just finish.
Fuck
this,
you. Pavilion.
EFT, we will be in touch. Thank you for coming up. Stevie, always a pleasure. Wow. Okay. Let me get through this prayer because EFT gets distracted by the chat. LMFAO. Love EFT cursing in the background of Ruby Bible stuff. I don't want to be like sacrilege abuse TV. Okay. I want to actually do this prayer because it seems pretty accurate. It's about destiny and drinking. Oh my God, you're such a fucking drama queen. Lane, let's go chat. Dude, like, it's, yeah, I agree. It is lame that you impersonate a deranged woman on Discord with your free time. That's fucking bizarre. And every account you make as a troll will get banned. And this is like the behavior of a small retarded child. So anyway, let me start from the beginning. Now that we've changed the vibe. Thank you. I know, I feel like fly. I do like the new hair color. I'm glad I went all in. I was gonna do like a copperish color, but I just went full like red velvet was the color, but it's extra vibrant now. It's probably gonna fade a little bit, but I love how it looks. I'm super into it. I said good day. All right, hold up. Gotta show my tits off. Because it's getting a little hot. I'm glad you believe in that, Eric. I mean, yeah, get your little yayas out here. This is the, like, freaky little freak show. Okay? But don't bring that to LOL Angels. Unless you have, like, a sincere... Do you know what sincerity is? Is that even in your, like, realm of, like, possibility for interaction? Like... we just want sincere people who are searching, sincere people who are spiritual and feel a connection to God and to the cause. Period. Let worship awaken your destiny for January 26th. Remove me once again. Drink of me and take me in. Never say I have enough, for always have more to give. Like a cup receives wine, receive my love. As I pour it into your soul, your worshiping heart will release the healing you long for as you saturate yourself in the realm of my love and glory. See, and that's the God that I relate to, is that feeling of closeness with like a higher being and a higher purpose. Not like whatever Ben and Grace are doing. It's so satanic. Very, very bizarre that they like think they're religious or whatever. And that Ben's chosen by God. He's a fucking like little menace to society. He can barely stay out of jail. He can't even stand up to piss. Like, what the fuck does he have to say to anyone? I'm crazy, sexy, cool. So, all right. Soar into my glory with the wings of worship. Abandon your spirit to me as a sail abandoned itself to the wind. Let faith re-energize your affections for me as you set your gaze steadily upon my face. Though the love of many will grow cold, let it be said of you. Instead, let your passion for me awaken your destiny, so you will discover my plans. I have chosen you and will never forget the adoring worship which you've poured out before me. Shake off your passivity and lukewarm faith, for I long to be in a consuming relationship with you. I will complete this beautiful work inside your heart until you awaken with my likeness. Yeah, quite literally. He's a fucking menace. And that's why he's like not allowed, no one will interact with him. Like, it's just weird because Grace is like somewhat smart, but she doesn't like, she's just not willing to engage with it. But it seems like she's growing up a little bit, so. The verse is Psalms 57, verses 7 to 8. My heart, O God, is quiet and confident. Now I can sing with passion your wonderful praises. Awaken my soul with the music of his splendor song. Arise, my soul, and sing his praises. My worship will awaken the dawn, greeting the daybreak with my song of praise. Amen. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you tune in to LOL Angels. Is going to be Wednesday at 6:30. And the topic is going to be self-personality versus like persona. And how there's like this other layer when you are interacting on the internet and what that feels like. And I think it'll be an interesting conversation for sure. Get some people like links. I would love to connect with other people, other like small channels that want to collaborate. I would love that. King says, tonight we moved along, Ruby Spacek. I know you're an incel, same as me. Volcel, though, is the difference. I will pour my everlasting into you if you down the way I need you to be. That's all I ask. Now everyone saw, so I gotta go commit. Oh, wait, you guys are all fucking Looney Tunes. Like, and if I see fucking King back on that channel, like, just being like, la-di-da-tee, it's just an act-tee. No, it's done. Why is Lynx a snake, though? She's just, like, very untrustworthy, lies easily, posted all of our private DMs for literally no reason. To show that I was kind to her and wanted, I invited her to come on, like, Celebrity Sunday. Or, no, we were going to do a different thing. We were just going to do it, like, an interview. But she, like, leaked those DMs, like, as an own. It's like, yeah, I'm friendly and would like to collaborate with smaller creators, for sure. Like, I'm totally open to that. Oh, thank you. All love, all happiness, and peace. We got the updated background. I set this up for last Wednesday for LOL Angels. Just the background that focuses on, like, love. And I like being on theme. It's going to be Valentine's Day. And I'm pretty sure I have some big Valentine's Day plans. So, meeting a very special someone, coming to a very special location in one of the coastal elite cities of Connecticut. Did you gain followers since your lolcow edition? Yeah, that was the biggest boost I've gotten in my channel in a while. Like, I got like an anti-boost from the Thorps. Like, I gained people, but lost like just as many, if not more people, and alienated a lot of people who I'd been talking with and collaborating with. So, and I just didn't collaborate with that many people since then. And then the opportunity came up, and I was a fan favorite, but Keem was like weird about it. But then he like started liking me and talking about having me come to his house for a week, and to like fix me. I think he just wants to see if I'm like for real. I think he thinks this is like a character. I'm not sure why. I don't think I like I don't feel like a character. But it's true. There's a persona. Like, I don't know. There is a performative aspect of streaming. Right, you're supposed to streaming. Hey, listen, if I wasn't celibate, Brantley is attractive, but I don't think I could. The other person involved. Also, thank you all for not fucking noticing my very sexy hair clip. Like, is there like a blindness issue? Like, are we not caring? I just want to know like why there was not like a reaction to this really sexy hair clip I'm wearing. Maybe we could fix that for next time. Excuses. Dude, I want to find this sexy. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find that really quick. I have to go into my Facebook. I never use the laptop. It just is. It's really tiny and weird, and I always fuck it up. Ugh, I don't know my fucking login. Hell no, I don't fucking know that. I believe Ruby is real. I mean, it would be. I don't. It's just that the path of least resistance for me, and what aligns with what I am interested in at this point in my life as someone who's 34, going on 35. In the past, I was more charmed by like quick fame and attention and money and things like that would be more compelling to me. But I truly have like a desire to connect with like-minded people and build an online community that's doing something creative and positive in contrast to a lot of the the negativity. 34 gang. Absolutely. Dude, I would never do it, Kim. That just wouldn't happen. That's not on the table for me. If I wanted to humiliate myself like that, I would do it on Chatterbait for way more money. And at least for a while, I got away with having all my cam shit private and separate until my stalker and the Thorps spread it around. Just bizarre insanity. Sneaks in a plane February 8th. That's my birthday. And I'm going to be seeing Espa. I'm so excited. It's February 8th, 1990. Are the Thorps just trolling everyone? That's what I thought at first. Obviously, because it's so outrageous. But they're just two very mentally ill, non-self-aware people. And, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt and try to be a friend to Grace because she has no friends. Obviously Ben combusted that. What's up, baby? You don't have to apologize. We got a lot of great callers. We had a great show today. I am wrapping it up, but I'm thinking about LOL Angels almost constantly. I've been obsessed with it, and I'm just trying to narrow down certain concepts, but I've been hyping to the audience already our next episode. And the concept, I think we're going to have a lot we can do with that. Having an episode that's about our personality versus our self versus our spirit and God versus our personas online. And just navigating those different spaces, I think is interesting. And it can work into us either doing Mandelas or Draw My Life, or we can each kind of bring different creative aspects is what I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, John, her brother, said I got closer than anyone, and I believe that. And I think I still, not to toot my own horn, but I do think that I am part of the reason why Grace is so mind-fucked right now and trying to, kind of speak up for herself. By the way, you can openly join your Streamlab when you're streaming. Yes. I mean, I often post a link just in chat. That hasn't been an issue before. Let's see how I went through all my little media assets. These were the other things I was doing for it. Look at the corner right now. What do you guys like the best? There's this. Because I thought of just doing the tiny, just plain logo like that. Or just always having this, but I think this is just going to be my logo for regular streams that I do. It just has my name in there, and it's just kind of like the typical dog that I tend to end up drawing. I think I like this one the best, but what else is in my thing? Why are you celibate, though? I got my heart ripped out of my chest after being celibate for 5 years because I'd been focusing on myself and I was in therapy for a long time, and I'd been 8 years clean off of drugs. But then I went through a series of personal tragedies And then I relapsed for a couple years. And then I started dating again last year and just got my hair broken, and it spun me. I don't know. I just don't like the impact it had on me. And I just want to focus on myself right now, focus on my own shit. Like, I have no interest in any of that. Like, there's just way too much shit I have to figure out for any of that. And I'm not interested in like a casual hookup either. But yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in for episode 21 of Celebrity Sunday. Celebrity Sunday. Oops, I keep dropping my cigarette. I'm absolutely a fire hazard. Good night. Stay celibate until you get married. I mean, maybe, like, I don't know what the future holds for me, but for like at least like the next year, I have no interest in anyone, anything at all. I'm on my spiritual journey and I'm focusing on my creative pursuits. I'm focusing on work, and I'm going to be focusing on my family's nonprofit. So there's just other things that I would rather put my energy towards, and romance just throws me out of the loop. I don't like the powerlessness you feel, but whatever. I'm probably just bitter right now. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you Wednesday, 6:30. Make sure to subscribe to the @LOL Angels with a Z channel, because that's where we will be streaming this Wednesday. So yeah, and I'm really excited. We're working on our special guests and everything. And have a great night, everyone.